Morning, guys. Morning. Look. It's Friday. There's a lot of Friday going on around here. And I'm here to just let you know that you don't want to be stuck in that Friday mentality. Okay? You don't want to get stuck in this Friday mentality. You're at your job right now. People are getting all happy because it's the weekend. But the reality is you got to get really crystal clear about why you're living till Friday. Your goals are too small. You can't just be living till Friday, just living for the weekend, just partying for the weekend, trying to cram your entire life in 2 days on the weekend. You got to have a bigger vision. You got to have a bigger goal. You got to get excited about it. You got to start dreaming again. A lot of you guys have just settled for this middle class mentality, just like 76% of Americans have. 76% of Americans have. And you know why I say 76% of Americans have? Because they're living paycheck to paycheck. 76 Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. They bought the lie of the middle class mentality that they made it. I'm making $60,000 a year, right? But you bought the lie. It's a lie. All right, you got to pay 20% of that in taxes. Now you got housing. Now you got food and expenses, and you maybe got a few $100s left a month to enjoy. What happens if you got an economic crisis going on? You are broke. It's an economical nightmare. The Friday mentality is horrible. Just show up every day. Every day, show up and create the life that you want. I say that at the beginning, the Friday mentality and economic crisis, because it's a real for everybody. You feel it. You got fear. You got anxiety. You don't know if you're going to be able to pay your bills the next month. Okay, when is it going to be enough? When is it that you're going to finally say, you know what? I've had it with this. I've absolutely had it living like this. I refuse to live like this, and I'm going to do something about it. Okay? When is it going to be that time? When is it? Are you waiting for the perfect opportunity to come along? Then you're going to start taking it up a level? That's the wrong mentality. You can't wait for the perfect opportunity to come. You have to go out there and you have to create it. You got to go out there and you got to hunt it. You got to search for it. You got to keep it in the forefront of your mind that this is what it's going to be, and I'm not going to stop until I get there, until I reach that goal, that dream, that reality. You got to do it. Nobody's going to do it for you. I can pump this up so much into you, but it's only up to you to put the action. Just show up. Wake up a little earlier. Try a little harder. Save a little more. Stop spending on garbage. Stop taking in people's garbage. Stop dwelling on other people's garbage. Pay attention to your stuff. Pay attention to your life. Not saying live in a bubble, but a lot of you guys are taking on problems that you have no business taking on. Stop it. Get yourself right. How can you help other people if you can't even get yourself right? Okay, you want to help your family. You want to help your mom and your dad. You want to help your significant others. You want to do things that you never thought you could do. You got to help yourself first before you can go and help somebody else. How do you do that? You got to show up. You got to show up. You got to beat the sun up. You got to get up. You got to work through the hard things. You got to have the hard conversations. You got to push people. You got to fight for what you believe in, what you want to have. You have to do it. There is no other way around it. Everybody that you're watching on TV, on YouTube, that are successful, they're doing it. They're doing the hard things. They're delaying their instant gratification for long-term sustainable success. Instant gratification is the enemy. Instant gratification can come in many forms. It could come with not making the phone call when you know you got to make that phone call. It could come with not having the conversations when you know you got to have those conversations. It could come with not eating that chocolate tiramisu when you know you want to eat the tiramisu. It can come with not drinking, not taking drugs. Instant gratification, guys, it has to be denied in order to receive your long-term success. Okay? Got all these messages coming in, man. I wanted to leave this with you guys. Just show up today, show up today, show up today, show up today, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. You're not going to know everything that you need to know to do. You're not going to have all the answers. You're not going to know which direction you're going to have to go in, but you just got to show up and you got to keep on believing, and you got to do it without a reasonable of a doubt that it's going to work out, and it's going to work out, and it's going to work out. And you know why it's going to work out? Because you're going to be consistent every single day, because you're going to be showing up every day, and the wrong decisions are going to turn into the right decisions because you didn't give up, and you worked through it, 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 and you went through no's, and you went through more no's, and you went through more no's, and you kept on going, and you got to that yes. And that's why it's going to be the right thing to do. So show up every day. All right, love you guys. I'm gonna get cracking and make some money, live life on my terms, and create the life I want to live. I'm here to help you guys. Send me a message, leave me a comment, guys, and let me know how you feel. If you like it, you hate it, whatever, it don't matter to me. I'm gonna get successful any which way you look at it. All right, love you guys. Live free, live amazingly.